Roger Stone here. Every day you wait, your money loses value, but gold and silver don't follow those same rules. American Sovereign Bullion gives you access to a nationwide wholesaler network, helping you secure aggressive pricing on real physical metals. Call 844-272-2428 now to get your free gold and silver guide to learn how to protect your wealth with physical gold and silver, delivered right to your door or with a gold IRA. Visit asbgold.com. That's asbgold.com for your free gold and silver guide today.
Sunday morning, Mother's Day. With us today is former Congressman Steve Israel. I hate the word former. To me, he's always Congressman Steve Israel. And he's an author. And he is a book commentator. And he does everything. Well, Steve, we haven't seen each other for a while. Give me an update on your new book.
Well, boy, I miss you, John, and I have to say these days being a former congressman is a better bet than being a current one. People seem to love the formers more than they do the current.
Well, let me tell you, Washington right now is, what did they used to say about Brussels? Something is rotten in Brussels. I think they're going to be saying that about
Washington. Something's rotten in Belgium. Yeah, that's
something is rotten in Washington.
It's dysfunctional. It's broken. You know, the extremes on both sides, are just so loud. And but those of us who are common sense centrists are just getting drowned out. And we've got to find a way out of this. I've been spending my time. I own a bookstore, Theodore's Books, in Oyster Bay, and I just completed my most recent novel. So I've been on book tour. I'll be in the Hamptons at Bookhampton on May 29th, talking about my book, which is a.
So you're a believer. You're a believer in education and educating people.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm also a believer that if you're going to be educated, you have to leave a little bit of room for the fact that you may not be right about everything. And I think that's the problem we have, is that. We're in our silos, and we're too heavily influenced by social media, and we need to stay curious about things and engage with people that we may not agree with, because guess what? They may have a point. And the way to get to that is to read more and get off social media, read books.
And I am very, very concerned because there was big conflicts in the 1980s between Tip O'Neill and Reagan. Big conflicts in the 70s with Newt Gingrich and Bill Clinton. Oh, that's 80s, 90s, whatever. And we always sat around the table and did what's best for America, and we're not doing that anymore.
There's a great book. Chris Matthews, who used to be on MSNBC, he did a book called Tip and the Gipper. And you know this, John, because, you were friends with those guys. Reagan and Tip O'Neill may have disagreed, but at the end of the day, they literally got together at the White House, they'd have a beer, and they'd work it out. These days, nobody's willing to do that. Nobody's willing to try and compromise. And that's why we've become so polarized in our politics.
Now, your new book, what do you talk about?
So my new book is a historic spy thriller based on facts that, check this out. Albert Einstein actually lived on Long Island in 1939, and while he was there, he in truth, wrote a letter to FDR telling him that Adolf Hitler was going to develop and going to have an atom bomb that could incinerate the world. And he tells Roosevelt, you've got to develop one, and we can't allow Hitler to get one before us. And so it's a spy thriller about Albert Einstein and these Nazis who were after Einstein, tried to kill him. I put it all together in a book called The Einstein Conspiracy. And I've been doing book tour. On May 29th, I'll be at Bookhampton in East Hampton talking about the book with a guy named Chris Pavoni, who's a New York City author who wrote an amazing criminal thriller called The Doorman. So we'll be together at Bookhampton on May 29th.
Well, I look forward to seeing you in, whether it's Southampton or East Hampton. I'm looking forward to you seeing you in Suffolk County and talking about the book. And you're promoting other people's books, too.
Yeah, we have this amazing book fair next weekend. It's called the Gold Coast Forum. It's next Saturday and Sunday. We've got 150 authors that satisfy every interest. So I've got My boyhood hero, Mookie Wilson, the hero of the 1986 Mets, is going to be with us on Sunday, and he's hosting a barbecue. We've got Susan Lucci and Joan London on Saturday. Republican Congresswoman Elise Stefanik has written a very provocative book about growing anti-Semitism on college campuses. She's going to be with us. And H.W. Brands, who has a new biography about George Washington. So 150 authors right in downtown Oyster Bay at the Gold Coast Book Fair.
Well, thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you. And
I can't wait.
Let's put all Americans back together again, so we can have a peaceful and a glorious United States of America. Thank you so much.
I'm with you. Thanks, John.
77 WABC and Bergen Newbridge Medical Center honor the life of legendary broadcaster and our friend, Ernie Anastas.
Hi, it's Ernie Anastas. You know, your thoughts can affect how you feel. Bergen Newbridge Medical Center is the largest hospital in New Jersey, providing comprehensive, equitable, compassionate, and high-quality emergency inpatient and outpatient medical care, plus mental health services and substance use disorder treatment. The Bergen Newbridge team can address your total health needs in one convenient location. Call 201-225-7130 for an appointment or newbridgehealth.org.
This podcast is brought to you by Carvana. Selling your car should feel like one less thing on your list, not one more. With Carvana, it is. Just go to Carvana.com, enter your license plate or VIN, and get a real offer down to the penny. No back and forth, no surprises, just an experience you can trust. Like your offer? Accept it. Schedule pickup, and we'll come to you with a check in hand. Your car, your timeline, your terms. Visit Carvana.com to sell your car today.
Carvana.
Delivery fees and terms may apply.